Cynthia Robertson here. And today I was thinking about talking about uncertainty, especially in regards to my move. When I sold my house and I first got down here, and we were looking for land so we can build our own house. And like I said, we still haven't found anything. We had a contract, but it fell through, and so we're still trying to find where we belong. And that uncertainty of just not having an idea or a home, it took me a while to remember that I had the same feel. See, I thought the uncertainty still had to do with circumstances, that now that I didn't have a home and I was feeling insecure, that was because of I didn't have a home. And now I want to say uncertainty dwells within me, regardless of circumstances. The only thing that penetrates, I don't know how to say it any other way, that uncertainty and lifts it is trust. Trust in the universe, trust in a God, trust in whatever you have as something bigger than you. And that has always been a little difficult for me. I don't know about you, but it's taken great practice over many, many years. And to rely on that, on the universe and the goodness, if you want to call it that, is a day-to-day journey, really. Because what I realize is when I had my house, I often felt the same way. So it wasn't the house. It's not the home. It's not the place, it's not upstate New York. It's not Florida. It's within me. And so what do you do with uncertainty? When I recognize that I'm in it and I'm having trouble, I need to ground myself. And what does that look like? For a lot of people it means meditation, walking, being out in nature for a lot of people, including myself. I do a lot of different things. I literally have, I was going to show you my phone, but I don't have to show you my phone. I literally have a list on my phone because when I'm feeling that insecure and afraid, because I'm afraid is really what it is. I'm afraid of just everything. When I'm feeling afraid, I don't remember how to get myself out of it, which is why I have a list on my phone of various soul calming, grounding things that I like, that works for me. So I suggest that you get your own list, and practice, practice what works for you. And I have to say, at times when there's great stress, like when my father was dying and I was caring for him, it wasn't enough to just do one of those things on the list. I used to go get a lot of peace going to the movies. And I remember when I went to the movies when I was caring for my father at the last years, it that feeling that I'd always gotten that lasted like a day or a week, and just that kind of nice feeling lasted like 10 minutes. And I had a friend that said, well, you're just going to have to do everything to ground yourself each day in order to do what you're doing. And I found that to be true even in this move, with this uncertainty and not having a home and not having my things around me, And I'm not so attached to things, but it's that stuff that I have that bring me great joy, that add to this grounding work. I've had to adjust again. So we're always adjusting. We're always expanding our world. And one of the other things that I found that's really easy for me to calm myself down and get to that place where my imagination is having fun and free and solves problems, which is the frontal part of our brain, is like doing puzzles. And I don't look at the picture of the puzzle. I don't go back and forth and try to match the picture. Since it's what I like to do, I just try to match. I like the picture to evolve. Just like life, it shows me so many things. Like sometimes you see a piece and you know it kind of goes around here somewhere, but until you get the piece before it, it can't fit into the spot. Or a lot of times I'm surprised by where a piece goes. Like, oh, I'd been looking at that piece, I thought it was very pretty, but I didn't quite know where it went. And again, it doesn't all fall into place. And just like life, I was doing remodeling for a long time and loved it. Still love it. But really, like what you see on the shows, on all those HGTV shows, that last 10 minutes where it kind of still looks like a mess because we're still cleaning up, that is real. And that's like construction. I had a friend that used to say, part of my desk I'm remodeling when they're going through a transformative period of time, because it does feel like that. Everything's kind of chaotic until all at once, just like in a puzzle, the last 30 or 40, 50 pieces all come together pretty quickly. But before that, it's a lot of work. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Thanks. Subscribe below if you like these and share them with friends and loved ones. I made them for you.